I just wanted to be good. In 2016, when I made these images, I didn't enjoy any of the process of making art. I just wanted to get it over and done with, to have a final good image. But after a wrist injury this year, I started to take things slower, and I'm really starting to enjoy the process of making art. And in so, there's a nice side effect of getting good. I think it's common to be so focused on being good at art that we sometimes forget it's supposed to be enjoyable. The TLDR for this video is that it's about the journey. Your level in art does not determine your self-worth, and this manifested in me through age and having the goal of art as a career. I'm not a 16-year-old anymore, so when I see a bunch of people younger than me who are really good, e.g. these really good CalArt sketchbooks, I automatically think, well, if they're that good already, how will I ever catch up? And if I can't catch up, what's the point in doing art? But I'm on my own journey. It's okay that someone much younger is much more skilled than me. I likely will never be the best artist, but that's not the point. The goal is to be the best version of myself. And discovering my own personal journey is inherently valuable. Art is a source of money. When I considered art to be my career, aka my money machine, it makes sense to break down the job I want and the steps required to get there. For example, what if I had a one-year goal to be a concept artist starting from nothing? If the end result is Daniel Doku, this guy is so amazing. Perhaps I should spend 3 months learning to draw, 3 months learning black and white rendering, 3 months color, and 3 months extra wiggle room to get the job. That sounds about right? But at the end of the 6 months mark, I realized my drawing should be better. I know I should go back, but I literally don't have time to go back. If I do, I'm forsaking my 1-year goal. I'm forsaking my future career. Life isn't a race. Well, at least it shouldn't be. Life is hard, and many a times it'd be great to have the luxury of time. However, the easiest job, money, art path may not necessarily align with doing the art I actually enjoy. The goals I set in the past 6 months ago may not necessarily represent my current situation and what I need now. And in trying to sprint towards the goal as efficiently as possible, I miss out on discovering myself and don't stop to calibrate who I am and what I really want mid-sprint. And I should have just gone back. That 1-year plan was me in 2016. In retrospect, instead of keeping on pushing and going to color, I should have taken a step back and gone to drawing, and I would have improved so much more as an artist. But stress is blinding, and hindsight is 20/20. Being good shouldn't be the single source of enjoyment. So here's a case study, studying and sucking. Many times I've been studying and I want the drawing to be cool, and in this case I'm drawing a nude figure to study anatomy. Specifically Anderson, who has images available free from Croquis Cafe, link in the description. There's expectations of having a good drawing, but this drawing sucks. If I did this a year ago, I would be so happy. But I didn't do this a year ago, I did this today. And today I'm looking at Will Weston's drawing. It's all relative. This is not as good as Will Weston, therefore my current logic is that I have failed. And it's not just this drawing, it's day after day after day. Many times I think I fail when I only look at the final result. Enjoy the process. We're going to fail often, and if we keep fixated on only the final result, we're going to lose any of the enjoyment in actually getting there. I'm still not at the point where I can enjoy every line, but recently I've been forced to take things much slower because I busted my wrist. You would think not being able to draw would make me frustrated and sad, and that's kinda true, but it was temporary. When I picked up drawing left-handed, it freed me of trying to be good, and instead any image that was okay became incredibly satisfying. Each line became a challenge I had to overcome. During the act of drawing, I was no longer as hyper-focused on the final image, but instead I was forced to pay more attention to every line and every shape. I became more kind to myself. You could say my standards dropped, but honestly, overall, I think I actually got better. In drawing left-handed, I learned to slow down, and while focusing on each line, I also focused more on the overall image. I became interested in the process of drawing. Constant comparison to others can detract you from who you want to be. Recently, there was an art center graduation. I try to go to all the graduations I can, but I intentionally avoided this one. The thing about this particular graduation was that I could have been graduating there too. You see, 4 years ago, my family asked me if I wanted to go, and I said no, it's too much money, then 200K. So I didn't go, but today, knowing the graduates and how good they are, and comparing that to myself, I can't help but question, should I have gone? Have I just wasted the last 4 years of my life? And compounding that thought, now, at this moment, I can't afford to go. That opportunity I had, it's never coming back. Comparison is empty. So for a while, to make myself feel better, I'd compare myself to the graduates. I'd look at all my accomplishments in that time and think, yeah, screw going to art center. Instead, I've done all of this. The issue here is that I was still constantly comparing myself. And it didn't matter what achievements I thought to, I never actually ever felt better. We run our own race. Instead, what made me feel better was accepting I may or may have not made the most optimal decision. And that's okay. Some people have stayed on the optimal path, and really good for them. But we're all on our own journeys, and although many other people my age or younger are so much more ahead in the art game, that's not the point. It's about the journey. And when you find your answers, and I know you will, I hope you can share them too. Because while I can't speak for everyone, I very much enjoy seeing our progress. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a lovely day or night, wherever you are in the world.